Live, Jeff Tyler, Big 2 News.
Jeff, thanks so much for that report. Appreciate it. Independent oil and gas producers from around the area were in Midland tonight talking about the environment. This two-day event was a way to look at how policy in Austin and Washington is changing the oil and gas industry, getting everyone on the same page. But it also encouraged companies to find ways to help the environment through their day-to-day routine to avoid potential fines and get the green movement off their back.
They're also a favorite industry for the environmentalists to pick on. The majority of the population is on the East Coast and the West Coast, and they don't produce oil and gas. We do.
Larson added that West Texas is the Saudi Arabia of wind energy and that oil and gas companies are uniquely qualified to shift towards other forms of energy. He also says that by making changes today, they can create companies that will still be here in 4 generations, providing power in numerous sources.
Preliminary autopsy results have been released on the 5 people who died while mudding over the week.
We're going to go over to Natalie Swain right now and talk all about your news.
Great picture. Thanks for that, Trent. Well, making news, independent oil and gas producers from around the area were in Midland talking about the environment. The event was a way to look at how policy in Austin and Washington are changing the oil and gas industry, but it also encouraged companies to find ways to help the environment through their day-to-day routine and avoid potential fines. And also, we've learned that Larson, who is with the Energy and Environment in Midland, says that oil and gas companies are uniquely qualified to shift towards other forms of energy. And looking at illegal dumping, it's been a long problem in some parts of Ector County, but yesterday
several key representatives in the oil and gas industry are holding a 2-day conference in Midland. The conference is held to educate and bring together the oil and gas industry to discuss the rules and regulation changes that will affect them. Representatives from the Railroad Commission, EPA, OSHA, and TCEQ were also on hand.
Many people see energy and environment as mutually exclusive, but they're really not. We can coexist quite nicely together. In fact, beyond coexisting, I think that we can actually, in the energy business, complement what the environmental folks want.
The 2-day conference also included a golf tournament, cocktail reception, as well as the conference.
Kyle Scott joins us now with a look at sports. Jackalope news in the middle of summer.
That's right, they are. And